Hi everyone, and welcome to another exciting video in our game development series. So today we're going to look at how you can use the tools on the Unity Asset Store to create your world in your game. So we're going to start off with one that I own called Gaia, and that's Gaia. So I've got it already uploaded here, and I've already updated it, ready for import. So we'll just go import that now. Importing does take quite a while. So what I'll do is I'll just get it to the import stage, and then I will pause the video while it's importing. Okay, so you want to basically make sure everything's highlighted, which it should be anyway. We just scroll through the list here. It's a pretty big asset. It's very, very powerful. And we just click import. So I'll pause the video now and see you once it's been imported in. Okay, so it's now been imported. So sometimes when you're importing it, you might actually get a pop-up message saying missing Gaia dependencies. So yeah, you just need to click install if you're getting that warning, but this one has been, I just updated this version. In the last version I was getting that every time I started a new project, so maybe they've fixed that error. That's awesome. So we shall move on. Now we need to get our import manager. Just get it's been a while since I've used it. So yep, so we'll hit the window tab up here, go to procedural worlds, Gaia, and show the Gaia manager. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're missing post-processing version 2. Okay, so we'll import that. Now, I'm not sure how long that'll take, so I'll just pause the video again. Okay, we're back. That only took a couple of minutes. So now what we need to do is go to the Gaia manager again. Let's click. Oh, hold on. Just let me pause it. I've got like 3 screens, so I probably need to turn the other ones on and drag all the windows into this screen. Just give me a sec. Okay, so I've turned all the screens on. I've dragged everything into this one screen now. So when you import Gaia, it'll also give you this welcome screen. Now, it's a procedural worlds product, and some of their other products are CTS, which is a terrain shading system, which we'll sort of cover in future videos. Gina, which is basically, it's sort of like a it's sort of like you just grab a prefab that you create in the game, like a building or something, and you can just like basically snap that to your environment, so you don't have to go in there and manually move it all around and get it all nice and even and everything. And yep, then they've got like Path Painter, so you can like paint all your roads and rivers and stuff like that into your map. And Pegasus, yeah, just basically lets you fly around in your environment, and yeah, you can just like take snapshots of everything and whatever. And Sector, that's, yeah, that'll have to wait to another video. I haven't really looked at that too much. So anyway, we'll close that off. So we've got all that imported. We've got our game screen, we've got our scene screen. It's all empty at the moment. So we need to get the manager screen up. Let's click on this again. Show Gaia manager. Oh, okay, now it's coming up with the missing Gaia dependencies. Wow, okay, that's a bit different. Okay, not to worry. Must have been something to do with the update. Okay, well, alright, so we'll import all that too. And I'll just pause again. Okay, we're back. So I'm not gonna go over every single thing in here. I'm just gonna cover the absolute basics just to get us kicking on this series. So the first thing we need to do is we need to set linear deferred. So you only need to do this once per project once you import Gaia. So we'll just click that now. We're about to set linear color space and switch your rendering path to defer, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we want to do that. Now I'll just pause the video again. Okay, so that's done its stuff, so we're back again. I'm just going to get the manager back again. Oh, here we go. So we can actually like dock that up here. Alright, so the controller will definitely go with the flying camera. It will just make it a lot easier to get around our terrain once we've created it. This is like just a demo video for a tutorial really. I'm not going to be doing anything with this scene. Environment is desktop. You could also like pick many other variations there. Renderer built in, yeah. Okay, so you got your terrain size here. So 2K by 2K is pretty big. Just for this, because I want to do all the lighting and everything, I'm going to make it really fast. We probably won't even end up with any buildings or anything in the terrain because it's going to be so small. So I'll go with 512 by 512. Yep, all those be alright. We'll go over those in another project. Okay, so now we want to, well, I'll go to the advanced one. And we want to click show session manager. Alright, okay, so now, yeah, it has been a while. I'm just got to get my head around everything again. So, okay, so you can basically set where you want your sea level to be. So, you could make it like 100. You know, it's up to you what you make it. Some people might make it 50. Some people might make it 10 if they just want to have really shallow lakes in their scene. Okay, now we need to go to the random terrain generator, so we'll tick that box here. So I'll just highlight that. So yeah, so it opens up another very interesting window. So you've got your stamp grid. So basically, the smaller you make that, the less amount of stamps you'll have, and yep, you increase it, you can have up to 5 stamps. Now I reckon what happens is if you go making your terrain size really big, I'm pretty sure that you can like have lots and lots of different stamp patterns that you can move all around your terrain until you get the desired effect. Alright, stamps generated, 10, yep, width scale, yeah, we'll just pretty much leave everything standard. Do we want mountains or water? We'll go water. Now, this section just under border style here where I selected water, you want to make sure these numbers in these boxes add up to 1 integer. So you want 1.0 in total. So yeah, you got 0.7 and 3 at 0.1, so that gives you 1. So we can like change all these hill charts. Change it down to say 0.1. Island charts maybe 0.1. Yeah, we'll just go changing them all. Yeah, how many are there? There should be 10 probably. 2, 3, 4. Yep, there's 10. So if we set all of them to 0.1, we'll see what we get, eh? Okay, so now we just click add stamps. And I just need to go to the scene window over here. Okay. So it's added all of its stamps just in here, in this area here where it says operations. But that's, we're not really going to go into, you know, you can open it up and you can delete some, you can play it on the screen and stuff, but yeah, that's for a way more advanced video. So we just want to click play session. We could also enable the terrain helper if we want, you know, so we can smooth stuff over, but we won't cover that in this session, so I'll just turn it off. So now we just click play session. Are you sure you want to play back your session? This cannot be undone. Yes, we want to. So we just need to zoom out. We're really zoomed in here at the moment. Okay, so just move around a bit, try and get a better view. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, it sort of ramps up in speed. so yeah, that's the terrain that we just made. So we'll leave it exactly as it is. I don't really want to fiddle around too much. I want to keep this video as short as I can with just showing everybody the absolute basics. So just give us a second here. I don't want to miss anything. So, alright, so we need the Gaia manager again. Pardon me. So, what have we got here? Create your terrain. Alright, so now we'll go to the standard tab here and we shall create spawners. Okay, so we've got our stamper, we've already been over that and done all that. Coverage texture spawner, so we'll start adding some texture. We'll put our scene here so you can see it happening as I do it. Alright, so all we have to do, obviously there's lots of different settings that you have to go through. I'm just using the absolute default here just to keep it simple. So you just click spawn and you can do it several times and it'll just keep adding more detail to the map. Now we'll move on to the coverage game object spawner, and once again, yeah, we'll just keep all the defaults that come with the Gaia package and click spawn again. Some of these processes do take a bit longer than others, unfortunately. It's just the way it is, but it is pretty fast because it's only a small map. So it does, in the statistics here, it tells you how many rules are being applied when it's spawning stuff, and that's, yep, another video of course. You've got your total instances and maximum instances. And it should also have spawned instances. Let's have a look. Let's just click spawn again. Okay, let's move on to the tree spawner then. There we go. So we got 14 trees placed in. Try again. A couple more trees. Keep trying. So yeah, because we've got such a small map, and it's a crazy little map, this one. So there's not really much area to spawn anything, unfortunately. So we'll use the coverage one. Yeah, it's not even going to do anything. All the rules are stopping it, but the detail spawner will add in like grass and flowers and stuff like that. So we'll click spawn and see how we go there. So yeah, we just got like 1,327 objects placed on the map. We can just keep going through that, keep spawning. So yeah, it's up to 5,000, nearly 7,000 now. Okay, that'll do, eh? So we'll keep moving on. Just have to look through my notes because yeah, I haven't touched this lot in forever. So out of practice. So yeah, Gaia manager. So we created our spawners. Now we just need to go to stage 3, create player, post effects, screenshotter, skies, water and wind. So yep, click yes. So yep, I just switched back to the scene, and as you can see, things have changed quite dramatically. So yep, we'll just scroll into our tiny little island that we made. So yeah, as you can see, the water level's like really high, and that's why not much was spawning. So yeah, we'll just undo that, undo move. So okay, so yeah, there's not much. I needed to make the water level a bit lower. So what we'll do, we should be able to undo. Oh, probably not. What I'll do is I'll just pause it and make another real fast one with a lower water level. Okay. Okay, so we started making another one here. But, yeah, just got to get on that session manager so we can get control of everything. So we'll stick with the default of 12.5. Yeah, open this back up. And might just make the hills 0.3. Now planes, we'll make that big, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0.4. Alright, add stamps. Okay, so add all the stamps in the operations window there. We'll click play session. Oh, there we go. Now we've got a bit more terrain, haven't we? That's nice. Alright, let's move on over here and have a closer look. There we go. Yeah, that looks like a nice little terrain to play with. We've got a nice little water area around our tiny little island here. Alright, okay, we'll stick with that. And we will move on to the Gaia manager again and create our spawners. We'll go to our coverage texture spawner and spawn. Well, there we go. See, this time we got like 97,500 instances spawned just on our first run. I'll just go to the scene. So we'll click it again. Oh, nearly 200,000. This is definitely looking like a way more interesting map. See, this is just how fast it can be done. It's just so awesome. Obviously, yeah, once you've done it, you still need to go in and test everything and make changes to it if it's not working properly and stuff, but it just makes life so fast and easy. So, yep, we've moved on to the game object spawner. This might take a little while, this one. Yeah, as you can see, we've got quite a few groups spawning there. Oh, we got some houses in there this time. Awesome. We'll keep trying to spawn in as much as we can. Yeah, that'll do for that one. We'll move on to the tree spawner. Well, lots of trees. Coverage tree spawner. I'll go back to the clustered one. There we go. So we've got a nice little train happening here. Now we'll go to the coverage detail spawner. See, now it's so small we can like add massive amounts of detail and it's not going to affect performance that much. So. Okay, that'll do, eh? What have we had? 1.1 million or so? No, 115,000. Okay. Alright, now we can go back to the Gaia manager and create player, post effects, screenshot of skies, water and wind. And back to our scene. Alright, let's see what we ended up with here. A much nicer looking mini island. Okay, yeah, it's looking alright, eh? Obviously, yeah, we don't have much land there. The more we zoom in, the better the details you can see. So yeah, we did manage to get a house or little farms and stuff in there. That's good. Alright, now back to the Gaia manager. Bake lighting. I will just pause it while I bake the lighting. It might take, should only take like about 5 minutes, maybe less. Yep, I'll just pause it and we'll be back in a sec. So yeah, I've decided to actually come in here and we'll have a look at some of the Gaia stuff. It's actually doing its baking at the moment. So yep, you got just, if we go to like the Unity asset store, you can just like type, you don't even have to be a member or anything, you can just do this while you're searching the web. So just type in Gaia and it'll bring up information like this. Most of this will be Gaia related. So they've got like terrain stamp packs by Backwards Gaming, and I actually haven't bought any of these yet, but they do look very interesting. So I'm just having a look. What have we got here? Let's have a look at this one, eh? So mountain and volcano pack.
Hi, this is Sean with Backwoods Gaming. What we're going to do today is look at a new feature that is coming with our new
So just
foods.
give it here so we see if we can actually find some info in here. Oh, here we go.
So you'll see as in advance, my computer isn't the most savvy computer to be running video capture and play mode of Unity at the same time. So you'll see some stuttering and that kind of stuff. It's not the video, it's actually my machine sucks. So again, I apologize. The first 3 or 4 of them are going to be using 3D Forge and the interiors and exteriors kit. The first pack is a woodlands pack. We've already got 2 bandit camps and 2 homesteads that are going to be
So yeah, in order to make use of this pack, basically you need some other assets as well. That's what it's basically talking about. So.
A small village and a large village.
Pardon me.
These based on the woodland style buildings.
So yeah, there's a list of all the assets you would need to buy to make use of it.
Included within the exteriors kit or are available on Cobus's 3D Forge site as additional.
Oh, cool.
So that'll be
anything else in
soon.
there?
Watch for it. That'll be our next new thing that
will. Let's just have a. It's got some screenshots. So basically, it's just like a stamp. So you just add it, start it up. As long as you've bought all the assets, you can. Yeah, you'll end up with this. That's my take on it, anyway. Oh, cool. So yeah, back to here. So he's got a whole heap of them. So yeah, definitely want to buy them and check them out because yeah, you know, I'm going to end up buying so many assets. It's not funny anyway. So now, just while we're on this page, there's another group that do assets called 3D Forge, and they've actually this year they've started doing like premium blueprints. And here we've got like an outpost and trading station. So basically, yeah, you just get all this stuff in the kit. I think. Oh yeah, it says here you need to have the villager exteriors kit, which yeah, I've got anyway. But if you don't have it, it's probably about $60. Don't quite quote me on that. It's probably on this screen. Was it exteriors? Did I say? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, exteriors. Okay. So yeah, it's 48 US. Oh, that's if you're a pro member. If you're not, it's 60 USD. But I think Unity's got a bit of a sale coming up shortly, which might end up finding that very cheap to buy. But we will cover that when that happens. So yeah, he's got quite a few here. He's got that. He's got farmlands and medieval villages. And you can actually, if we go back to that one, just click on that button to go to the 3D Forge page. Yeah, got a lot of stuff going on the computer. It's getting a bit slow, alright. He has heaps and heaps of assets. Sadly, I don't own enough of them yet. I'm working on it though. So yeah, the first page seems like it's got the best goodies that I'm interested in. So it's also got like free stuff here that you can just fiddle around with. You can't actually use it in a game that you're trying to sell or anything, but just for prototyping, yeah, you can most definitely use all of this free stuff. Alright, let's go back and see if the lighting's finished. Yep, looks like it has. So now we can just go in and just make sure it actually did everything. Yeah, did bait lighting, okay. So we can go back into our game and click play now. There we go. Hold on. Let's just stop it. I wanna. Oh, I did have maximize on play on. Okay. Alright. So yep, we can basically now just fly around. And for the amount of time we've spent, you know, this is so truly remarkable, honestly. You know, you got your water over here, trees, everything. The wind's affecting everything in the game. You got your rock piles. You know, you've even got stuff spawning in on the water level as well. Yeah, I gotta click shift to go faster, do we? Whoa, okay. Yep. Oh, here we go. So, yep. Just let me move my mouse around a bit. Got a bit of a lake happening over here. So we could actually like go up a bit taller and do a fly over the top as well. So looks like we only got like one building in, or one farm, should I say? Go up a bit higher. Yeah, cool. So you can see like the wind affecting everything. It's just so awesome. Yeah. I think I must have my sound down too low or something. Normally. Oh, there you go, you can probably hear the sound in the background a little bit now. So obviously, you know, we're just using all the default setups at the moment because this is like just the first video. But yeah, if you own other assets, you know, you could make it like a island with palms and stuff like that. So, and yes, obviously you can make much larger scenes. So we'll just click the stop button there. Now I'll just pause the video. I actually did make I think it was like a 2K by 2K earlier this year that I made a video of, so just let me pause this. So, and unfortunately, yeah, I deleted it because I was running a bit low on hard drive space. So, yep, we'll just go back to, I just wanted to go cover one more thing, the tools terrains. And Gaia's like pretty much coming up in the search real fast. So it's just like heaps and heaps of different tools that can be used together to make stuff. You got one here that's like digger, so you can like dig out caves and overhangs in your game. Some of them may not work with certain assets, so you do have to like go to the page and see if it's compatible and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously I'm not going to go into too much detail. We're almost at the 30-minute mark for this video, so just close that one off. Now, World Creator's one that I've had a look at. I don't own it yet, but I do really want to get hold of that because I'm not actually sure which one I want to use in my game yet. So I might end up even using like a bit of a mixture of them. So just depends on how compatible they are with each other. It's going to be a bit of testing and playing around, unfortunately. So there is a professional version, and that's pretty much what I'll be looking at getting. So it's a bit more expensive, but it does a lot more stuff, which I'm not going to like cover. If anybody's interested in checking any of this stuff out more, you can just like go to Google, type in Unity Asset Store in the search, and go straight there and just look at anything you want to look at. You know, there's so many tools on the Unity Asset Store, it's not funny. So Okay. So I reckon that'll pretty much cover this video. There's pretty much tools to do almost anything, but one of the biggest problems is if they're compatible with each other. So sometimes you just have to take a risk if you really, really want a tool that doesn't actually say if it's compatible. It might actually be compatible, even though if it doesn't say it. So yeah, once again, lots and lots and lots of tools. Oh yeah, so Terra Painter is actually another one I was looking at. Oops, I'll just bring that open. So this is like a really, really cheap one. I should buy it and use it. I just been a bit busy with stuff, so but I definitely will be buying it and checking it out because I've seen some videos on it, and yeah, it's definitely something that I want to at least have a play around to see if I might want to use Terra Painter instead of Gaia. I honestly don't know at this point. So yeah, so it's showing up that it's compatible with Vegetation Studio, and Vegetation Studio is a very powerful tool, so you definitely want it compatible with that. Let's just type in, is it in this list here somewhere? Okay, I thought I saw it then, it's alright. So let's have a look what we got here. So yeah, basically it's just a more powerful tool, allows you to sort of, I think they call it biomes, you can adjust the biome to whatever shape you want. So it just gives you a lot of control over your environment. So this is, whoop, we've obviously got sound now. Just turn that down a little bit there. So yeah, you know, as you can see, that looks damn ads, eh? Now that is one very nice looking scene. Obviously, yeah, you got to buy extra assets and stuff. Yeah, it's all money, you know. So, probably looking at spending a absolute minimum of probably about $1,000 in May on assets, I reckon. So coming May, there's going to be a lot of videos getting posted on this channel, because another topic I want to sort of cover is like Unity assets. So, you know, just people that are like me and trying to make their own game can just check out the vids, and if they don't have the asset, they might want to buy it if they think it's going to be useful for them. This is a pretty nice video, actually. I don't know what setting I got YouTube on. Oh, only 720. Whoa, let's bring it up a bit. Let's have a look. And I'd love to know how long it took to make this scene. Oh, nice rock detail. Very nice. So yeah, the asset they used was meadow environment by Dynamic Nature, and Dynamic Nature have heaps of awesome assets, which is also on my buy list for May. And that must be one big terrain. Oh, nice river flow in the background there. So there's plenty of tools for doing rivers as well and stuff like that. And they're sort of like, I will cover it more in other details, but they like sort of just have markers all along the river that you can adjust so you can make the shape and everything. So. And of course there's lots of other little settings in there. So. Looks like they probably used Path Painter as well from the looks of it. There we go, used assets. Okay. Oh yeah, so they did use river auto material. Yeah, vegetation studios. Oh well. Oh, just let me go. I just want back to that list. Let's pause it. Okay, train. Oh, so they use CTS train shading, post-process stack 2. And post-process screen space shadows, okay. Oh, cool. So vegetation studios, biomes, meadow. Okay. Don't know that pack, but anyway. Oh, cool, well. Oh, more stuff to look at. Cool, well, might as well just let this video play out since I've watched so much of it already. Oh, looks like we're just going for a list of screenshots that he's taken now. So yes, I would have to say I'm not quite at that level yet. It's a work in progress. Alright, cool. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, it really helps me out if you click the subscribe button. If you're liking the videos, if you can click the like button, much appreciated. Also, you might want to click the notification bell if you want to know when I'm uploading videos, so you don't miss any. Okay, we'll call that a video. Thanks for watching and have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.